Hey Pensole, I'm Rios. I'm an industrial designer from Chicago and a recent graduate from UIC's design program. My design is inspired by the lights, reflections, and textures that make up the city around me. My goal for my design was to create a lifestyle shoe for the urban city runner. I like to start my design process by creating a brief for myself. This brief provides me with a target user, possible scenarios, and acts as general guidance so I can focus my research. So with that being said, let's meet Sunny. Sunny is an avid runner that prefers the freedom and the backdrop of the cityscape rather than a confined gym setting. Sunny's average run takes her through various levels of terrain and prefers the solitude that only early morning and late night runs can provide. With this brief in mind, I began the second step of my process. In this stage of the process, I like to create a physical mood board. This allows me to gather various materials ranging from magazine articles, photos, quotes, and anything else that I find thought-provoking or inspiring. The goal of the mood board is to get the conceptual juices flowing and help guide the next part of my process. During this stage of the process, I begin to create concept sketches, keeping things quick and loose and using post-its to generate multiple concepts. From those rapid ideations, then I take things up to a larger scale. Just like with the post-it phase, I keep my concepts fairly loose until I find a silhouette that inspires me. From that point on, I like to discover the lines and carve out the details that provide the shoe with its personality. Then I move on to the market phase. In this phase, I block out large fields of tone and color to get a feel of the color combinations I want to use for the shoes. After everything is all blocked out, then I start to add the details and bold lines, giving the shoe its personality and presence. After this is all said and done, I began to narrow my focus between 2 to 3 solid concepts. From those concepts, I began to pull key elements that I found interesting and creating mashups and new versions of each shoe. I repeated this process a total of 3 times, ultimately landing on my final design concept. The top portion of the upper is made up of a water-resistant neoprene material. The lower portion of the upper is made up of a breathable knitted mesh that conforms to the shape of the foot and acts as a second skin. The shoe's laces are infused with reflective technology, and this color choice was inspired by the look of weathered cement. The eyelets of my concept are a nod to the classic styling that can be found in the New Balance 530s and 580s. The toe box of the shoe is made of a thick rubberized coating that's directly screen printed onto the mesh. The coating is meant to provide added protection from any debris the runner may face while running through the city streets. Its look, along with its texture, is inspired by the blacktop streets you find in many cities. The graphic elements of my design are inspired by the vibrant street art and cultural murals that can be found all throughout the city. The midsole of a shoe is made up of New Balance's cushioning Revlite foam. The outer sole of the shoe is made up of icy blue translucent rubber. Its aggressive lug pattern was designed to handle a wide range of terrain, providing the runner with added grip, resulting in added stability. Style aside, safety and visibility were 2 of my major concerns. The graphic treatments, along with many materials of the shoe, are made up of reflective surfaces. These treatments can be found within the speckle elements of the New Balance logo, midsole, and even woven within the knitted mesh, creating a shimmer effect within the upper. The speed lines of the New Balance MB reminded me of the fins of an exotic sports car. I want to highlight that graphic element and echo it in other parts of the shoe. These accentuated graphic elements can be found in the construction of the heel counter and also running parallel to the toe box on the upper of the shoe. I believe my skill set and my background in industrial design makes me a perfect candidate for this program. I have a true passion for anything shoe design, and I would love the opportunity to show what I can do as a real member of a team.